Hey, what's up everybody, Scotty here. Welcome back to another episode on how to like Paladins. This time we are going to do Fernando. Hope I said that right with my southern accent. So the reason why I'm doing Fernando is because if you haven't tuned in to the recent patch on 38 recently, Barrack is going to get a lot of nerfs, and he was kind of the top pick with his tank style for whatever known reason. Anyways, so this should make Fernando a little bit more popular. Which Fernando as a tank should be popular anyways, because he has, for one thing, a massive amount of health, and his shields is quite big as it is. So let's go over his skills real quick. Fire Lance. This is your normal left click. It does a little bit of damage for each second on whatever it's hitting, and it also deals 200 damage over 2 seconds afterwards. I believe this also applies a reduced healing effect. Another cool thing about this flame lance is it has no clip, so therefore you cannot reload. It does kind of somewhat have a charge, so whenever you do run out, as soon, or just whenever you stop firing, it will automatically start recharging. His left click is his shield. Unfortunately, there's a text glitch right here, but normally, but this should say 8,000 damage. And while your shield is up, the only thing you can activate is your charge, which is your next ability. Just pretty much a straightforward dash, dealing 200 damage to anything you hit. Your Q ability is a fireball. I believe this is supposed to do 250 and reduces damage by 50%. I know this is by 50% for 3 seconds. You can increase your fireball damage by 50% more by hitting consecutive targets after the first. So if you're able to spam this, you can really stack up some damage, but you have to, there's pretty much just one way to reduce the cooldown on this, and that's by hitting more than one target. Your ultimate ability, Immortal, allows you and any one of your party members within range, will not allow them to take damage less than 1,500. So this is great for your enemies. I mean, this is great for your teammates, but as far as yourself, you're pretty much a sitting duck. You can still use your Fire Lance. I think you can still use your Fireball, but I know for a fact you cannot use your shield and your charge. So 1,500 health for a sitting duck. You better plan your escape as soon as possible. So just kind of make sure you do your charge and have your shield up. Now the thing about your shield is you can still be hit from behind, and I'll demonstrate that when we're in the game. But here's the loadout that I'm going to be going with. It's pretty much, I'm a tank, and it's going to be really hard for you to kill me. It's not damage oriented at all, but this does boost up my shield to 10,000 total health. It also increases your health, so you'll see that I have over 6,000 health when we get into the game. I'll queue up with him later. If you're wondering what ability is the fireball one that reduces the cooldown, it is right here. Reduces the cooldown of fireball. That's pretty much it. So anyways, this is Fernando, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you in the battlefield. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we are on, I believe it's the Timber Mill map. Here's another preview of my loadout. When choosing a item, I kind of take a look and see what kind of damage is going to be incoming. So you have two healers, 2 damage, and 1 tank. So let's go with Kronos. If they had maybe a flank in there, then I would go with Haven, just to reduce the damage. The reason why we're going with Kronos, so we can get our shield up, because we got 2 damaged people.
5, 4.
But eventually we'll be going Haven,
2, 1.
just to reduce as much damage. Now I've got to warn you, Fernando, he's pretty much does his role, right? So win or lose, I'm just gonna show you what to do with Fernando, because he's dependent on people doing what he's doing. He's dependent on team members doing their role in the game, you know. So I'm here to just hold this line, and that's it. I am holding this line. I am not getting anywhere else. If I can do this all game, if I don't do this, I can try to flank, but it's going to be pretty difficult. See, I mean, it's very easy to secure the objective. Well, let's just go ahead and shield up. I mean, this is it. This is Barrett. Also, another warning, very, very important. If you right-click again with your shield, then you will lower it. See, I'll show you. My shield's up. Well, Ying's dead, so I'm not gonna lower it again. If I press right-click again right here, my shield is gone. So I'm not gonna do that. When I first played Fernando, yeah, it was. I accidentally made that mistake a few times, and it was almost instant death. Let's protect our barrack. All right. Another thing, while my shield is up, I cannot be attacked from the front, but people can easily attack me from the rear. All right, let's try to kill their barrack. Where you going, little man? All right, he's good. Bring up the shield. Oh, can I get my shield up? Yep, we got it. That was very close. But as you can see, Fernando, he has a massive amount of health and shields. That's pretty much it. Take her down. All right, and shield's up her again. Our shield is up again. But you have to be careful. Don't let the enemy shoot you from behind. I need to withdraw a little.
Let's make this interesting.
I gotta get my health up, so I'm gonna kind of flank. When I get a little bit lower health, I'll do it. I kind of wish I did not do that. The team really needs me, but we have the numbers advantage, so it'd be fine. And I have my ult. We got it. We got it. So, as you can see, massive amount of health, massive amount of shields. The team is doing their role. That is it. That is all you have to do. If there was one person not doing their role in here, we could probably still do it. But if you have two people in here not doing their job, like if a healer was going for a flank, excluding Pip. Pip's that role where he flanks and heals. But if you have a Grover flanking and you have a flanker doing nothing but damage, then you know we're gonna go with Kronos, by the way. And then it becomes challenging for you to get a win as Fernando. Now there are some DPS builds with Fernando, but in this case we are going super tank. That's all we're doing. We are acting the role. We are becoming the tank. Yeah, that Pip, so dead. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna rotate. Let's go ahead and help the team out. Taking massive amount of damage. Let's rotate our barrack out. Ooh, I'm taking a lot of damage. Got him. Alright, I'm coming, team. Alright, she's good. Alright, Barrack's good. See? We got it. Our team is doing their role. We have nothing to worry about. Now our Bucks got their Victor. Well, yeah, I mean, as long as the team does what they're supposed to do, Fernando is just so easy to play. You just pretty much stand there, stay alive, keep others alive. That's it. And I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna chill. This Cassie's gonna have to hit me from very far distance. Let's go ahead and take this turret down. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's taking a lot. That thing's taking a lot of damage. And they finally got me. That was the first time that I died, only because Pip used his ult. If it was not because of that, I am confident enough that we could have survived that. Now I'm gonna go with Haven, just because we got a little bit of extra cash on us. We have the numbers advantage. 1 minute until we hit overtime, and I mean, confident. It's just easy playing Fernando. It can be highly frustrating sometimes too. Can't believe I hit that Victor from that far away. Where you going, little man? Always pick on Barrick. Goodbye, Cassie. That's it. That's victory. That's Fernando, ladies and gentlemen. So, super tank is the build. And if you want a good tank, I highly, highly recommend going with him. Quick look at the stats after this. I don't even think I had to pull my shields up as often as possible because me and the friendly Barrick was rotating on the team, and I am so sorry to not, did not give a quick shout out to everybody who assisted. So that's okay. I mean, we can do that on the score screen. I'm just coming over the flu, so give me the break. Still kind of sick. So quick look at the stats. See, our shields were low, but I wasn't really holding my shields up. With two tanks, you don't want to spam shields too much because you want to rotate it out and get the damage out there when you have to. But yeah, on the friendly team, it was Barrick, Buck, Ying, Fernando, Cassie, up against Victor, Cassie, Ying, Pip, and Barrick. So I think if they had one more tank on here, it would have been a little bit more of even of a match. But especially with two healers. But anyways, one last look at the build for Fernando. And there you go. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Until then, we'll see you.